Nice tree you found here, Landry, but I think it's fresh out of acorns.
Yeah, these birch trees are always hit or miss.
Shh, here comes someone.
What? Does he not see us? What is he doing?
I don't know, but that's one way to wear out a pickaxe.
Ah!
You're right, Landry. These trees are hit or miss.
That's too bad. Nice looking tree.
On the table, Minecraft action figures from Jazwares Series 4 Small Biome Playsets. We have How Not to Camp Near the Birch Forest with the Burning Witch, and My Shoes Are Very Warm in the Nether. Each playset is pretty easy to assemble and includes a somewhat exclusive figure. Exciting to finally see Jazwares treat their action figures to some playsets. I think I'll stick with the Birch Forest, as I used to really like to build with light wood. Of course, now I'm more of a dark wood person. But anyway, the boxes are pretty large
Hey, what are you doing?
and fill up a good amount of table space. We have a front window on the box and some half-side windows, and you can see a little bit into the top. And on the back of the box, lots of fine print. Minecraft Birch Forest, type biome. I don't think they used the punctuation right there. Fact: birch trees generally grow to be between 5 and 7 blocks tall, but you can find rare mutated forest biomes where the birches reach 13 blocks in height. An ideal place to build a treehouse, safe from marauding mobs. Environment: one of the few forests in the game with only one type of tree. As a result, birch forests won't offer a ready supply of apples, but they are everything you need to craft basic tools and construct a shelter. Plus, birch looks pretty snazzy too. That's right, I do like birch designed floors and ceilings. They lighten up the place. And of course, other figures to collect, soon to be appearing very soon, I hope soon. That's the one thing Jazwares really could do better, is pump out figures faster. I guess it makes it all the more sweeter when they arrive. So let's open up the birch forest and see how it grows. Okay, outside of the box with the birch forest, we have a nice little diorama piece here. Feels pretty good in the strength of plastic. We have some removable squares of lava, it looks like. Lava tiles versus blocks. But it looks like you're going to be able to arrange this kind of however you would like to. Interesting how these are clipped on. It looks like we can pop them off maybe. Or not, they're pretty tight. I see 2 grooves here, so you must be able to do something. I just don't want to destroy it just yet. So it looks like you can really, well, that would be awkward, but you can really place it in a few different arrangements for a scene of your choice. There's also this back cardboard backer to the box. I suppose if you wanted to continue to use it, you could. It just wouldn't look as fancy with the back and everything. So that's something you might want to consider. Don't tear open your box too fast. Anyhow, we're going to have to place the tree down. I think the box had it like so. Let's go there. And then let's add in our lava blocks. Not sure what the witch is doing yet. The witch minifigure we have seen before in Series 3, but without all the fire on her. I'm assuming that's removable. Yep, that's a nice little hat piece. And she can stand in there. Not really sure what is going on with the witch and the burning tree, but you can knock the tree down. And you can see inside the tree. Good strong hinge on it, and if you look closely, the leaf blocks are a bit transparent. I always like this scale of block from Jazwares. Looks like it's continuing to be the same size, so they've done a good job keeping that standard. Ugh, the witch just burned down. So if you need a nice little tiled playset diorama-like scene for your figures, this is going to be the one to start with. We have Steve here passing by from past series, and he could spend a nice day in the Birch Forest and camp. Alright, let's move on over to the Nether. But before we go portal hopping, let's test my luck once again with Pac-Man mashems, my quest to collect all the characters. The epic hunt continues. What is inside this one? Could it be? Could it actually be? Pac-Man!
It's about time!
No kidding. I don't think I have the exact number, but I think this is the 10th mashems I've opened. Finally, on number 10, Pac-Man. Let's see if we can stand him up here. He's got kind of a flat backer to him, that's kind of funny. There he is, Pac-Man. Pac-Man has been sitting so long in his mashem, he is completely flattened on the backside. Can we unflatten that at all? Not really. But he sure is cute. I kind of like how when you squeeze the back end, you get a little bit of open and close. I don't know if that was intentional or not, but it is there. Ah, you can kind of stick his mouth together too. How cool. I guess my only complaint about Pac-Man, even with that back side being flattened, is he's a little bit small. Scaled up to a ghost, I think he could have been just a little bit bigger. But that's a really small nitpick. It's great to see Pac-Man on the table. How are you going to eat that ghost, Pac-Man? He's bigger than you. Oh, that's right. You need to get a power pellet first. Better go get on that. But don't think the quest is over yet. We are still looking for the orange ghost, Clyde. So we must keep our happy hunting thoughts on Clyde. Thanks for stopping by, Pac-Man. Okay, let's move to the Nether, but we'll probably need some Nether screen. Easy to assemble and includes Zombie Pigman in golden armor. Always love the Zombie Pigman. One of my favorites. Same box design with even more fine print. The Nether type biome. Well, of course it's a biome. Why is it written like that? Fact. Tired adventurers, beware. You can't fall asleep in the Nether. The rules are different in this fiery realm. Rest your head on a bed here, and it will explode with greater force than TNT. It's quite the wake-up call. I wonder if I could place all the colors of the bed down before they all explode. I'll have to try that sometime. Environment: the Nether is a perilous place to mine and explore, a gloomy underworld with deadly drops, rivers of lava, and patches of flaming netherrack. The locals aren't too friendly either. Die here and you'll respawn in the overworld, so it'll be a long trek to collect your inventory. And of course, soon to be discovered figures available, every one of them I'm so excited for. Time to get out the oven mitts and remove the Nether from the box. Okay, outside of the box, again we have a backer if you'd like to use a little more of this great display. And we have the portal over here, obsidian, and it is on right now. And here is our little backdrop for the Nether. Earlier when I was trying to pull them apart, I didn't realize that there was tape circles holding them down. I'm kind of thinking I want to leave them too. I don't want this thing to fall apart. And did anyone ever play with any of those Terraria playsets? I never got to play with those. I'm very curious if this is the same sort of thing. If you have, let us know in the comments. It's just kind of a panel of plastic that can snap into each other on these little holes down here, these grooves. So I'm curious if they're just reusing that same sort of idea. But it is a good idea, and I hope Jazwares continues with it, because with this idea they could really make some great expandable playsets with them. So we have more lava tiles with this set. And it looks like this nether environment, you really could go any which way you want. It looks pretty reversible. And even on the back side here, we've got some brick with moss on it. I kind of feel like this one is the better playset so far. And then we also have this great gate. And let's open up a door here, see how it works. Oh, so we are on some hinges with a spring, so they're gonna pop right back. So getting your Zombie Pigman to peek through the gate, it's gonna be a little tricky, but there it is. Can't decide if I like the spring or not. I mean, I guess the portal gate doesn't open like a door, so the spring gives it the function of always just a flat wall of portal. And you can place in here or out. I kind of like that. I didn't expect it to be able to just stand outside, increasing the volume of your display. And of course, the Zombie Pigman in gold armor. This is some impressive gold armor. It's shiny. I like it. It has a little bit of glossiness to it, a little bit of shine and sheen. I like the layering of the Zombie Pigman, the way they've done that flesh rotting away off the skull, and that's continued in this figure. But look at this, it is quite larger than, say, Steve in diamond armor. That's weird. Trying to figure out where the extra scale comes from. I think it's its torso. Maybe the legs too, just a little bit. Yeah, the legs are a little bit longer too, so it's a little bit of torso and a little bit of legs. Makes this Zombie Pigman much taller. That's interesting, I didn't see that happening. But sure enough, that's a tall figure. And again with this gold, very nice. Oh, I forgot to check if his helmet's removable. Yep, good deal. That helmet can be removed. I can't remember, can we remove the flesh even more? No, that's stuck down. Can't remember if this guy's flesh removes. It may or may not, it probably is glued in there. But if you're looking for a terrific Zombie Pigman in gold armor, this is the playset to look for. I think the only thing they really could have done better on these playsets is include a few more accessories, maybe a couple standard blocks, and maybe something else for the minifigure to interact with. Not necessarily another minifigure, but maybe a small animal for the Birch Forest, and some nether warts or something to collect. But again, those are small nitpicky things, and I enjoyed this idea of this little nether playset. So there again, we have the two different biome sets. I'm still leaning for the nether is the better of the two. It would be fun to somehow collect many Birch Forest sets and have several Birch Forest trees, but that's a little bit excessive. The main bonus here is having some small environment backdrops to display your Jazwares figures around. I think they did a pretty good job here, starting us off. And it looks like we're going to need a few more nether mob characters to fill up the nether. Ooh, sorry Pac-Man. I think you should only live in the end. Minecraft action figure playsets from Jazwares appears on store shelves fall 2017. They run approximately $20. If you enjoy camping in the Birch Forest and watching witches burn, or popping on over to the Nether and checking out a fancy gold Zombie Pigman, these sets are for you. Enjoy displaying your Jazwares Minecraft figures with these sets. Just be careful not to get your hand stuck inside the portal. That's what I have to say about that.
Squirrels throw lava at the witch's cat from trees. Thanks for watching Squirrel Stampede. Please like, share, subscribe.
Whew! Took me forever, but I finally built my Nether Portal.
Uh-oh. That wasn't supposed to happen.